Let the rematch begin. Up, Whitey Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Captain Tsubasa 2018, episode 23, titled Prodigy Keeper Returns. And going into this live reaction, well, first of all, at Crunchyroll Expo, I met someone that watches Captain Tsubasa 2018, which made my freaking life because barely anyone watches Captain Tsubasa 2018, so yes. Also, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the injuries get animated in this match, because Misaki gets brutally hurt in this match, and so does Tsubasa. So I'm really freaking excited to see how David Productions animates it, and just in general, this match is going to be freaking awesome. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. So, still disappointed we're not getting coin tosses, but whatever. So, we're getting, like, we're not getting a recap at all. We're just getting a little bit of, that this is a rematch, blah, blah, blah. And we're just going straight into the kickoff. And this is in chapter 36 of the manga. And okay, so we're not getting much commentary, just going in there, and wham! There's the ball. Woo! Tsubasa just got hit in the stomach by the ball. Hyoga did that shit on purpose. That was some dirty ball, literally. Dirty ball, Hyoga. Okay, so now this is after the opening song. But what the fuck? Okay, so why was this skipped? Why? Okay, so this line was skipped, and I don't understand. And I understand that we're gonna have stuff skipped from time to time, but this is bullshit. And I don't know if I really hope this isn't the writing is not going to be affected because of David Productions spreading itself too thin. Because, like, what's going on, for those of you that don't know, David Productions is working on Captain Tsubasa 2018, Cells at Work, and also, they're starting on JoJo Part 5. And Cells at Work, for the most part, has been the sacrificial lamb, especially after what they did with my boy Cancer. I'm still fucking mad about that. I'm very salty about what they did with Cancer. But anyway, I'm really mad that they why would you skip? Today is the end of our duel. I warned you, Tsubasa. It can only end with my victory. But why? Why did you do that? Why did you skip that? Ooh, I do like this back pass, though. I like the, the change in the color palette. Like, that was really cool. But the only thing that would have made this better is if the ball was, like, gold because of, the golden combi. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And we did see that because we saw it when the golden combi formed was, like the golden aura from the ball. But anyway, let's keep going here. The passes are nice, and they're really nicely animated. I mean, God, I'm gonna say this right now. This animation already is like God tier compared to like what I just witnessed in Black Clover. But David Productions, where's my gold aura for the golden combi? That catch by Wakashimizu! That was awesome! Also, that kick was really goddamn cool, too. I give that landing by Wakashimizu a 9. Oh my god, compared to Black Clover, this soundtrack is so much better. Studio Period, I thought you guys were listening to the soundtrack. What the fuck happened? I will say this, compared to, like, the past few weeks, Black Clover soundtrack this week was really meh. But god, this soundtrack, I love this soundtrack so much. This is what a soundtrack is supposed to be. It's supposed to flow with the episode. It is just, it's so nice. Ishizaki! God bless Misaki Taro. I swear, Misaki Taro is just best boy. I don't care what you tell me. Like, oh, I gotta mention this because this was just really funny. So I was at the Crunchyroll Masquerade, and there was someone dressed up as Deku, and the person on stage, or one of the people, or, one of the MCs were like, welcome, give it up for best boy, and no one clapped. It was so funny. I was just like, seems people are so salty about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Decorate best boy! Saki best boy. Deal with it. Oh, we're already getting various genres of animation. Look at that 5-minute 41-second mark. Oh, that's so oh man, that's still, like, I could just put that on my wall. That looks so fucking cool. I love it. Oh god. This anime is so underrated. It's unbelievable. Wakabayashi! My boy! Just Wakabayashi! He just fucking stopped it! He stopped it! He stopped the ball while Yoga was just kicking. Let's kick that shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, and for those of you that read Days, I have to ask you this. Do you guys think that Wakabayashi could stop Mizuki's cannon? I have to ask, especially for those of you that have read the most recent chapter of Days, I mean. Do you think Wakabayashi could stop Mizuki's cannon? I think he could. I think Wakabayashi could. It's the Battle of the Wakas. I don't know why I didn't realize it until, like, just now. Like, both the Coolies' names have a Waka at the beginning of their name. What the... I've been reading Captain Tsubasa for a long ass time, I've read all the Captain Tsubasa series, or mangas, so I don't know, like, why it took me up until now to realize that they both always have Waka at the beginning of their names. Like, I don't know why it just clicked like that. I don't know why. It just. So at about the 6-minute, So at about the 6-minute 30-second mark, we get into chapter 37's adaptation of the manga. My only problem that I have with chapter 36's adaptation of the manga is I don't like that line from Hyoga was skipped about his victory. That was the only that line being skipped. I mean, that was the only thing I didn't like about that. Writing wise. Animation wise, I'm just like, where's the golden outlines? Like, come on, guys. And I know it's only the first 6 minutes. I'm kind of underwhelmed. I'm just a teeny bit underwhelmed. Because I know David Productions could do so much more with the animation. Because we've seen it in episodes, especially 19 and 21. But we'll see. We'll see what chapter 37's adaptation brings. So let's get to it. I have to say this right now because again, I watched Black Clover right before this. The fluidity of the movement of this animation is just so fucking nice. And I love it so goddamn much. Oh my god! Okay, we gotta talk about that. That feint from Tsubasa to that pass to Misaki, the kick, and then that block from Wakashimizu! Oh my god, it was so cool! And the music is so fucking perfect! First off, we did skip a penalty. I don't give a fuck, because this shit is awesome. But yeah, we did skip a penalty. But, oh my god, holy shit. The fact that Wakashimizu jumped off the goddamn goalpost to catch the ball, that was fucking awesome. Oh my god, this is so freaking cool. Oh my god, this is why I wanted to see anime. It's so bad. I think there could be, I will say this though, there could, like, David Productions could, like, do more with, like, the background, or, like, they could be doing, like, slow-mo or some other cool shit. But it is what it is. I'm gonna take it. It looks just fucking cool right now. Yay, they're showing the lineage, the karate lineage. And I love how they're showing, I love how it's being shown too. It's really, really cool. And this is like about like the 8-minute, I want to talk about particularly the 8-minute 30-second mark. Because look how Kira is like animated, like how like dark, how much darker he is compared to like Wakashimizu. And you have like the dojo and shit. It looks so fucking cool. Like, this is what I mean. It like, also I want to say this, Kira, the way Kira is animated right now in this frame, it looks something like you would see in a comic book. It looks just really cool. I love how you, and like when Kira's talking about the karate lineage, you see the movement that Wakashimizu does. Like, he's jumping from like wall to wall, or he's doing the kicks and stuff. It looks really freaking cool animated. I love it. Love it. Love it. Before we get to this epicness, that's the overhead kick. I'm gonna mention this right now because I'm guessing that we're skipping a lot of content right now. We're skipping like Tsubasa's mom like doing this inner monologue letter, which I think she could just, you know, have it sent like as a text message, or like have it like as a quick text message or something. But you know what? Here's the thing. I don't mind it being skipped. The reason why I don't mind it being skipped, especially like with how the episode's flowing right now, is I think if they showed it, it would totally ruin the flow of the episode. So I don't mind it. This is where I'm not a total manga purist. There are plays being skipped, like the penalty and stuff like that. But for the most part, like it's pretty goddamn nice. I'm enjoying this. So now, and yes, we did get the cool looking thing to see the cool player line to see where the strategy's going. But here we go. Now we're gonna get to the overhead kick, which is gonna be bass as hell. Let's get to this. And it's a freaking slow motion to boot. Yeah, and then it cuts to Wakashimizu, he's still not getting up. And oh god, this is gonna be good. There's the clash! There's the clash between Yoga. I totally forgot about that. The clash between Yoga and Tsubasa in midair. Oh, this is so cool. First injury of the game, ladies and gentlemen. First injury. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Dave Productions. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, so here it is. Here it is. The Golden Coffee Kick! The Golden Coffee Kick! Oh my god! I totally forgot about this. So like you have the slow motion thing going on, and fucking Tsubasa's like shutta, 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 and then he shutta gets up, and then he gets up and he does the Golden Coffee Kick with his sock. The next tournament's arcs kicks, they're gonna be so fucking epic. Okay, so 12-minute 19-second mark. We're basically we finish up chapter 37's adaptation, and we're in chapter 38. So here's the thing that would have made that shot better, the Golden Kami shot, so much better. What it would have made it cooler is if like when the shot went into the net, if it would have been in, like, contrast, like, you know, the shot with the Wakashimizu would have been negative contrast, like you see it in the manga. You know, the first page. I'm sorry, it should have been, like, 12-minute 15-second mark is when we finish, for the most part, we're in chapter 38. But, like, if it would have been a negative contrast, imagine that shot. This is after Tsubasa and Misaki do the Golden Combi kick. They do the kick, and as it's going into the goal and it's passing Wakashimizu's head, you see it's a negative contrast. That would have been so fucking cool! Like, oh, David Productions, why did you do that? That would have been awesome! But for what we got, it was fucking awesome, but oh, that would have if it would have been negative contrast though, oh my god, it would have taken it to a whole new level of awesome. The 12-minute 57-second mark, when you see Wakashimizu like this, like from behind, and then you see, and then on the right side of the frame, you see his face. You see like the front shot of him. That's such a beautiful fucking frame. I love it. Love it. Oh, so like where Wakashimizu goes like, damn, I wish there would have been just a little bit more movement in the hair, and I wish there would have been like a little bit more like oomph in the background, but other than that, like, I got no problems. You ain't gonna get past Wakabayashi, Hyoga. keep on trying, bro. Just keep on trying. The explanation about Wakabayashi never conceding a goal from the penalty area, and this is at the 16-minute 21-second mark. Beautiful! This 16-minute 33-second frame is just so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh my god, I love it so much. Nice try, Sawada! Nice try, but oh my god, Wakabayashi, stopping that! With his one, oh, this shit was awesome! This is like at the 17-minute 34-second mark. Holy shit, how that was animated! Whoa, it was awesome! Woo, it was great! So the halftime conversation is actually in chapter, is like about, oh, here it is. Starts at the bottom of page 2 of chapter 39's adaptation of the manga. I'm glad that we got, that we did Nikatsu's halftime pep talk before Miwa's. Even though it was the total opposite in the manga, it actually works a little bit better for me. But now we're getting to the good stuff. So here we go. So now we're at Miwa's stuff, which is like at the beginning of chapter 39's adaptation of the manga. So let's go. And it works better for me because the way that the episode's doing this works a lot better, because in the manga what it does is it shows like the first part of Miwa's, the whole thing with Miwa's halftime talk, and then it goes into Nikatsu's, and does Nikatsu's, and then goes back to the rest of Miwa's, the whole thing between Hyoga and Sawada. But the way that David Productions is doing it, the episode flows a lot better for me. That it's just the whole conversation right here. I love the 20-minute, like 30-second mark where like Hyoga's saying that's why where he's saying this is why I'm aiming to shoot outside the penalty to prove once and for all that I'm superior to Tsubasa. I love it. Love it so much. I love the way that we're ending this. Where we're ending this episode is perfect. For that, we're ending right at the start of the second half. The only thing that which is like in the middle of chapter 39 of the manga. The only thing that's missing to me, and this was during the Miwa's pep talk was, or second half, or not second half, halftime talk was what was it? It was about like about how or I should say a lot of Hyoga's dialogue got kind of, and same with the team's dialogue about how they're gonna be unstoppable if they target Wakabayashi from inside the penalty area. That was the only thing that was the other thing writing wise that bothered me. So overall, this episode was really, really, really good. Animation wise, there was a lot of good oh my god, I think the best part of this episode was definitely the golden combi kick. That was definitely the best fucking part of this episode, was that golden combi kick. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that this episode was up to par with episodes 19 and 21? I think it's really close. And animation wise, I'm thinking it's close. Writing wise, it's the flow of the episode, considering all the content that was skipped. It's totally fine. I understand why a lot of the content was skipped. It works. It works for me, but some of it was kind of unforgivable. Like some of the mostly it was Hyoga's content that got cut. That was kind of pissing me off, like about Hyoga saying that I'm gonna win this duel, that kind of thing. But the other thing is with the anime, and the only reason why I'm gonna say that this episode, animation wise, was not up to par with episodes 19 and 21, was because David Productions could have done more with the animation. Like with episodes 19 and 21, when I finished those episodes, I was like, David Productions couldn't have done anything else to blow me away with those episodes. They were just goddamn awesome. They were perfect. like with this episode, David Productions, as you heard me say throughout this live reaction, that I thought they could have done a little bit more with the animation. Soundtrack was perfect. They didn't need to do anything else with the soundtrack. I just feel like with the animation, there was just a few spots where they could have done a little bit more to like really just like give it that extra oomph. And one was going back to the golden combi kick, or I should say golden combi goal, which was when it was going into the goal that when it was passing Waka Shimizu's head, if it would have been negative contrast, that would have made it even cooler. But I know I'm nitpicking, but god damn it, it just would have made it so much better. It really would have. That's my main argument for why it's not on par. But I think animation-wise, it's really close to being on par with episodes 19 and 21. But episode 23, oh my god, like, oh man, you gotta admit, like, the movement was just, woof, there was a lot of beautiful movement. I really, like, oh man, when Waka Shimizu fucking blocked that goal from that kick from, kick from Sawada, that was fucking cool. He first blocked it from Hyoga, then blocked it from Sawada. Oh, that shit was awesome. But yeah, I would say, you know what, the more I'm thinking about it, I would say this episode, like, overall, I would say it's up to par with episodes 19 and 21. If it's not, it would be just barely. It's just barely up to par. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!